we take a quick snapshot of those two, straight away you can see how upright your posture was, how rounded the head was going, your arms on the club very, very upright, very close to the ball. And even though you were too close to the ball initially, you actually in your backswing now, because you couldn't really use your body that effectively, you sort of moved your arms away, so your arms are lifting here. Now as you start, you're actually going closer to the golf ball even more so. So you just got your head's almost over the ball. I mean, I've seen people putt with their head that close. That's how close to the ball you actually are. So your club's now going to be coming in pretty much vertically to get, and you can see the club now way on the outside. It's got no space. So now your arms are coming in. So what will happen now is because you try to find room sort of this side of the golf ball on the right-hand side, as your arms swing through now, it's going to feel very tucked up and cramped, because your arms swinging across your body so much.
Is that called that chicken wing?
Yeah, exactly. Your arms got nowhere to go, basically, So this one here now with a better posture, you can rotate nicely. You get a full turn of your body on the way back now. Really good position there now as the club then comes back down. It's a smidgen over the top, but look where the club is now relative to that golf ball. At least that's kind of coming in a bit more just before impact on these two images here. I mean, at least that's got a chance of kind of going down the corner. That's sort of coming from over there somewhere. There's only real one part of the club that you can hit from this one, and that's going to be the heel, unless you really pull the arms in, which will give you a massive sort of just a chicken wing where your arm kind of tucks across here. And the problem with that is even if you didn't shank it, you're hitting it with such a weak kind of cut across. Oh, exactly. I mean, with a lofted club, you sort of go high and loopy and go nowhere. You put a 5-iron down in your bag, you're just going to get a big old slice because you're scything across that golf ball as much as you can, just to try and avoid the shank, which is obviously a shot you don't want to be trying to play with. So at least this one now has a nice, good strike of the golf ball, as we can see. Fairly good connection, middle of the club on the golf ball. You can rotate through now. No chicken wing because you can rotate your body. And then through towards target, up on the left side, you a nice fullness and freedom with the follow through. And I think at the moment, what you're going to probably get is, obviously, as you're coming into the golf ball now, not that you're going to sort of sit that easy, but the distance from there to there now is further away than what it was when you were there to there, because obviously you're further back from the golf ball. So your brain is still going to think, we're talking that much, but your brain's still, oh gosh, I pull the arms in and react. So you might get the odd toey one, the odd kind of thinny or sort of, I won't say toppy one, but sort of a low scully one.
But it's...
but that's just you then sort of refine the golf ball.
It's reinforcing where I've got to be. And just...
But at least you're starting off in a position, on this right-hand one, where you've got a fighting chance to play golf from, I mean, look at the positions there now. We said about that sort of 90 degrees. There's your spine angle. That's getting towards it now, I wouldn't say go any more than that now. That's absolutely fine where you are there now. Obviously, with a driver...
Would the perfect setup then be an actual 90 degree...
Closer toward it. But the thing is, you've got to look at a lot of times with what your back can and can't do. I mean, if your back can't bend over that much, then probably no. So I think at the moment, you've got to look at where you physically feel, comfortable. You're able to move from that position, You're able to make a fairly good rotation, as we can see at the top of the backswing here now. I mean, you're not losing any sort of length in that swing. And the key thing is you're able to maintain that position. If you were sort of further over, you might have to sort of stand up, and then, of course, now you're moving away from the ball, having the opposite effect. So that would be no good. So I think where you are there now is absolutely fine. Obviously, the downswing is going to be something we can work on probably the other session we've got going forward now. But I think that's going to be more a question of getting the body in a better position to start with, so you become familiar with that.
Like I say, on the fundamentals.
Get the setup start with correct. Mirror, reflection of some sorts, video, whatever it may be, and just make some swings in the garden, just where you feel as that. The key thing, as I said, I like the routine you've got now. Your chest is pointing down towards the golf.
Brilliant then. Because if I can see this, and then I can relate to it.
I mean, your chest is kind of pointing over there somewhere, isn't it? I mean, it's just sort of very upright, very sort of... I mean, imagine, say, playing a tennis shot with your chest pointing up the screen. It just wouldn't make any sense, would it? So you're getting yourself in a position where you're more tilted. It's always good if you look at... I mean, find some guys on TV, on tour, of similar height-wise sort of thing. Just sort of how does their posture look, I mean, Justin Rose is always a good one for posture. He's always got very, very good posture. McIlroy is probably similar to you, to be fair. So just look at how his body is and look at the angles he's producing, and just try and sort of match yourself to that, Because physically you're not going to swing it like him, but physically we can stand like them, can't we? We've got that ability to just sort of stand there. And I've always got told from years and years ago, there's no excuses for a bad setup, No one's going to come and tackle you or take the ball away from you or sort of time delay you. You've got the time and you've got a nice routine now, to be fair. building into that sequence we talked about from sessions before. It's just now that one little extra thought. I don't think I've got the setup on these things here now. As you're coming into the golf ball, putting the club down, doing the club twist, just think, okay, point chest to the golf ball. So you're pointing your chest and a little bit more. It hasn't got to be directly at the golf ball, somewhere in kind of that space there would be fine. I mean, at the moment now you're sort of pointing almost the same chest angles from here over to the same side. Okay, does that make sense? Good. Okay, so have a couple more then with that club, then we'll go to the longer clubs to try them, okay? But yeah, work on that posture, get that so it feels more comfortable over time, just that chest to the golf ball, so you can build in your sequence there, Gavin, with a little sequence change there. Chest down to the golf ball, much better, and now you can rotate your body more effectively, okay?